Brand.
Accept the invite. All right, let me mute this. What's what about?
Hello, hello. I may have to put my headphones on so I can hear
Okay.
better. Oh my lord. Oh my gosh. I haven't been on M's show for quite a while. It's been ages. Molly says
What's up,
hello.
Molly?
So you want to see that the beard is still intact?
Hey, go for
I'm
it,
looking
dude.
like I'm auditioning for Mountain Monsters.
Do you know that makes me angry? And I want your input on this shit because, yeah, I figured. I want your input on this. At the beginning of the show Mountain Monsters, I absolutely adored the show. Do you believe that they started faking shit?
I have educated guesses that there was stuff that was just being thrown in for content.
I really do believe, like,
especially when
Trapper died.
Trapper got really sick, yeah, and then passed.
I think they used Trapper.
I actually talked to Trapper's daughter.
Yeah. What'd she have to say?
From time to time, yeah. She's so happy that there are so many people that are still following the Mountain Monsters. You know, guys like Hillbilly and all of them, and Jeff, and that they're. I think that they're in talks of trying to get things up and rolling again. Well, you know, I understand that, and it's a hard thing dealing with cryptid.
Yeah, but like, I've seen them
things to begin with.
I've seen them trap some things, and they try to say that they're devil dogs and they're just coyotes. Like, I've seen them like pass them off as devil dogs. I'm like, they're not devil dogs. Devil dogs are like freaking dire wolves.
They're just regular
coyotes.
Yeah, they're supposed to be huge.
Yeah. So like when I seen that, I was like,
it's supposed to be huge.
And it just so happens like it was just weird because it was just too convenient. Like after Trapper died, it didn't seem legit anymore. I still watch it just for fun because there is some really good plots in it. But anyways, let's get into your Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Let's hear it.
Oh boy, that was a trip and a half. We caught so much different evidence in there. We have lights turning on and off by themselves, laughter, crying, weeping, moaning.
3 of my boys get boxed.
Yeah, I actually got bit on my leg.
Both my boys.
And I still have the marks.
Did you protect yourself?
To show.
It is not festering.
I did. I think that when it happened, that we were on. Oh, I smudged and everything, but there was a lot going on that night. I mean, 4 floors of excuse me, building to cover. We actually had another part of the team that we were investigating with, which is out of North Carolina, and CIP. They actually got chased out of the 4th floor. We went and hung out with Tammy and the crew, and we are planning on making a trip back in June of 2026 to go do the building for the criminally insane, which is another part of Trans-Allegheny because they have 13 buildings.
Well, I have a question. How much is it to go do investigations there?
If you do a group rate, the price goes down somewhat, but for Molly and I to go, it costs us
$200
about 200 bucks
a person.
a person.
Oh, damn. Well,
But I
get
will show you.
situation because it would just be me and.
But in all honesty, even
What
when
the
we were-
fuck?
There was more than enough room for everybody.
You did get bit.
Yeah. Got bit right on. Oh, damn Skippy, I did.
I bet that was bleeding like a motherfucker
Mike
too.
got scratched on his leg.
Actually, to be honest, because my shins are so rock hard and the skin is really thin, I think that it helped me not get bit worse than what I did. I had another investigator of mine that got bit as well, and that happened outside of the building.
Yeah, I want to go to
Almost the
Gettysburg.
same spot, different leg.
Wow.
Gettysburg would be cool. That's one of the things that's on the list. But yeah, we got laughter, shadow people moving. We caught that on camera as well. Just unbelievable. And it's funny because if Tammy were here, she would agree. The levels and the floors, the first two floors are relatively mild, but the closer you go to the fourth floor, the more intense it gets.
Yeah.
You have that overwhelming feeling of
Are they the worst
oppression,
for,
like the
criminal
entire night.
life? Are they like the worst mentally deranged people that were put on those floors?
Generally speaking, yes, because a little bit of history for people that may be interested. I'll try not to go on a big, thing about it, but Trans-Allegheny was built in 1858. Excuse me, 1885. I float numbers around. Yeah, 1885. It was originally built to try to house approximately 250 people. It eventually closed in 1994. And
Took that long?
back in the day,
It took that long?
Yeah, it took that long.
Wow.
And then it sat closed until 2007 when then they reopened it for tours and things of that nature. There were times where Trans-Allegheny was way overpopulated. They were having people in excess of over 2,000 people in one building.
That sounds like that one place that place in Pennsylvania, you know, the one that housed like people that weren't.
Penhurst.
Yeah, that's what it sounds. They were overcrowded. They were even on a
Yeah.
news documentary where it shows how their conditions and shit.
Right. And I mean, and not only that, but they had things that were deplorable that happened to patients that were there. There were people that were being put in there.
Did you freeze? I think he froze. Yeah, he froze. See if he'll come back. Yeah, it looks like he froze. I didn't disconnect, he did. He must have froze up. I was sitting here eating